Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today I wanted to go ahead and just mention something regarding how fans feel. And we can look at a little bit of perspective on how this particular pattern of fans waiting for a game along the Batman and Bat Family DC universe has actually come so far. Now, the Batman Arkham Reddit, this is a Reddit group that's dedicated to a lot of the things Batman Arkham City, Origins, Asylum, and Arkham Knight. And in my opinion, it's actually one of the most popping Reddits in this particular space and universe. So far, the Gotham Knights Reddit page is still garnering momentum and still growing, and even with the delays, it's not necessarily helping the numbers and all of the above. So if you really want to engage in Arkham content, I recommend this subreddit. I've been a part of it for a while, but I just haven't frequented in the past 2 years since they announced Gotham Knights. But I was perusing Reddit and I did see a few things, and I thought I'd share it with you guys in that respect. So since we've been waiting for this particular game with Gotham Knights and stuff, the Arkham Reddit just continues to light up. So somebody posted this question and says, what does this guy do and why is he lit up green? Now, for those of you who know and have played and beaten Arkham Knight, you know exactly what this question is referring to. If you do not know, go get yourself a copy of Batman Arkham Knight and play one of the best superhero games that's ever been made from a mechanics perspective and even from some story perspective. Aesthetically, the game is a pleasing game to play. And all the comments here are killer. In fact, the first one that's upvoted said, he's a police officer and he's one of the most respected because 3 years ago he fell in a radioactive river after saving a family from falling in. And so I was like, oh no, it's Radioactive Man. Now where's Fallout Boy? Look how Radioactive Man. And then they just continue this long stream of all kinds of crazy different answers that are not at all related to exactly what that is, but they're preventing whoever asked that question from spoilers. Now, look at the Gotham Knights Reddit. I saw somebody post something that one of the producers actually posted or retweeted on that Gotham Knights, page. And the producer, I think his name's Jeff Eleanor, he retweeted or replied to some tweet about a podcast and therapy or something like that. And that's all he did. But somewhere along the line, a fan went ahead and replied something along the lines of, where is the release date of, the Gotham Knights game? It was kind of a punchline, kind of a zinger. For some people, they thought it was funny. For some other people, they didn't think it was funny. Well, in my opinion, I just kind of read it because we don't necessarily have any line of communication so far with the development team. And for me, like somebody coming from Tom Clancy's The Division universe, we know the names of our developers. We get to talk to them and ask them questions, and they speak to us. In regard to Gotham Knights, no one talks to the community. So I just usually look at all the things going on and I kind of move on. But to me, I read this and I thought to myself, fans are really in a position where the only thing that they're starving for is just a little line of communication that is directed at them. I don't think right now Warner Brothers Games Montreal really is used to this. Maybe the former leadership and some of the former decision makers who have left, necessarily did not have the opportunity to build a culture of community type development, and the new team and the new decision makers are probably in a position where they have to actually start that from scratch and have yet to do it. So in my opinion, I think this is something that they need to go ahead and start working on. If you watched my last video, I mentioned something regarding Insomniac. Insomniac just celebrated National Pizza Day, and they used it as just some kind of a vehicle to just, talk to their community, showcase their brand, and it just seems like there's more of a flow back and forth between their own audience and their game and their work. And this is continuing to build momentum, continue to build open doors and even exposure for their next projects coming down the road. I think one of the reasons they've been quite successful is because they've done a very good job in ensuring that their fans are in a position where they are aware of what they're doing, and they're aware that they kind of see each other, that's both fans and developers, as human beings. Now I get it. The Marvel Spider-Man games are quite good games, but if you're a Marvel Spider-Man fan or whatever, you probably say that it's a better game than the Arkham games. I'm a Batman fan, so I think the Arkham games are better. Objectively, I think the Arkham games are better because a lot of the mechanics for combat and a few things were basically inspired the Spider-Man games, if you get what I mean. That's 2018 and Miles Morales. But at the end of the day, you still have to go ahead and concede that if the developers understand and are in a position where they and the fans seem to be building some kind of a rapport, it really does help a lot. For me, I respect that. And as much as I might be an Arkham fan or whatever, I can still say to myself, this is the kind of development that I really want to kind of, see exactly how they continue to address their fans and actually support them. I wish and I hope that the Gotham Knights team are able to eventually start this kind of a line of communication with their own audiences, and then people are not throwing zingers and one punch lines to the people that are making our game. And that's why I said, to me, there are jokes that can be told and jokes that always are being told around Reddit, but it's kind of nice if those jokes are not necessarily told at the expense of somebody else. But that's pretty much it for me, folks. I wanted to go ahead and just point out this discrepancy so far, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching the video. I appreciate you guys so much, and we'll talk soon, hopefully. Peace out.